I have seen those early numbers, and of course, a lot of my liberal friends at MSNBC are putting a lot of weight on those numbers.
Sure.
What do you think of them?
Look, I think this is a volatile election. I think it could go a lot of directions. In one scenario, the economy's booming. We have a lot of conservatives show up. We could have a terrific election in November. We could win 5, 6, 7 Senate seats. We could have a large functioning majority in the Senate. The flip side, if conservatives are complacent, we know that the left is going to show up. The extreme left, they're angry. They're filled with rage. They hate the president. And mark my words, we are going to see historic turnout from the extreme left in November, which means if conservatives stay home, we have the potential. We could lose both houses of Congress. We could end up with a Speaker Pelosi and a Majority Leader Chuck Schumer. In Texas, if conservatives stay home, if we rest on our laurels, we could see Texas turn blue. We could see every statewide official in the state becoming a Democrat. Now, that's long been a Democrat pipe dream. I don't believe it's going to happen. But the best way to make sure it doesn't happen is for conservatives to show up. And I'll tell you, one of the reasons is if we lose both houses, the day that the House begins to...
Yeah, I think you just said...
What the left wants.
Your phone just broke up. I think you just said the day Nancy Pelosi gets the gavel is the day that impeachment begins.
That's exactly right. That's what the extreme left wants. They want to impeach the president, and they want to stop the entire agenda that's been moving forward of tax cuts, cutting regulations, protecting the Constitution, protecting our fundamental rights. If we want to keep that going, we got to show up.
Now, Senator, the Russia investigation, the Special Counsel Mueller's investigation, is going to be an issue in the fall. I'm not sure how it's going to play because it gets bigger and bigger. What is your assessment? I've always said leave him alone, let him do his job, but it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. I still say that, but it's expanding like the blob in the Steve McQueen movie.
Well, there was a reason why both parties allowed to back in the 80s, 90s, and 2000s, special counsels who became like Javert from Les Mis. They became a prosecutor on a mission, and it lends itself to abuse. That's why both parties didn't want to see any more independent counsels. This special counsel is behaving very much like an independent counsel, which means he's hired a murderer's row of some very talented lawyers. Far too many of them have been Democratic donors, have been partisan Democrats, and I think it's a serious mistake. The Department of Justice should be known for being fair and nonpartisan, especially in as politically charged case as this. Bringing in some Democratic donors was a serious, serious mistake. And my concern is they're now engaged in a fishing operation, just looking for something to charge. That's not good for the country, and it is abuse. If they're engaged in a fishing operation, that would be an abuse of power.
Last question, Senator Cruz. The tariffs that were announced, did they surprise you?
They concern me.
You broke up on me there, Senator. Can you start over? Did they surprise you?
They did not surprise me, but they concern me. When it comes to trade, I support the president and the administration being vigorous trying to open foreign markets. For example, leaning in hard on China to open up the market.
We've
markets?
Yeah, the phone's dying on us, Senator, but thank you.